like try to peel it all the way like this, but that is just gonna be so bothersome.
So I feel the tip is like just beat the shit out of it.
Really, take this part of your hand, right? This, I don't know what it's called.
Teach me, sensei.
That part, and you're gonna take this sort of widest part of your knife and just, that's it.
Okay, cool.
And the skin is just gonna come right off. Now, you don't want to, like, a lot of people will tell you,
like you're whack-a-mole in them hoes.
Well, yeah, a lot of people will tell you, oh, you could really take your aggression out on the garlic. And the garlic didn't do anything to you. Like, if you have a problem, take it up with Sharon in finance. But like, the garlic doesn't deserve to be beat. You just want to just separate it a little bit. That kind of breaks the skin, and you can see it just pops right off.
Oh, okay.
Just like that.
I was like being that. I was being that bitch that's like real careful unwrapping presents at Christmas.
No, with garlic, you really can just loosen the skin. And
Mama, the jalapeno is the biggest the size of Texas. Échale un serrano pa que sepa. Oh my gosh. Is one of my tias in chat? Hazel, are you one of my tias? Okay, but I like dude eating tape being like, but it came from Uber Eats. Oh my gosh.
See, there you go. All of your skins are off. And then, most of your skins are off.
Okay, so just give a little dice.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so now I'm doing it. Okay.
Now you're doing it.
Okay. So also, you want to take off this little root end of the garlic, and you can see it. See how it's got that little brown bit? That's what was holding it together to the head of the clove. So just pop a little bit off. I'm just gonna send them right into the garbage disposal.
To the bin with it. No, but I can be. Oh my gosh. Resident, we need to like make you an honorary stream thea.
Stream thea. Alright. So, hold your knife. Never hold it like this. I see so many people when they're starting out holding knives like this because they think it gives them more stability, but it doesn't. See, look at this. Look at how
Ida, how would you look at those people that do that? Okay, go on.
When you hold a knife like this, you have no control. You're not controlling the blade. It can go anywhere. So hold it between your thumb and your forefinger. Pinch it. And you'll feel it right here on this like little bottom part of your index.
Is that what makes the calluses?
Yeah, you'll start to get a callus. And that's really the only way you can do it. So hold it like this. You have control over the knife. It's not going anywhere unless you tell it to. And then use a rocking back and forth motion for the blade. So guard your fingers, tuck your thumb underneath, and then just rock back and forth.
And when you're a drag queen, you know about tucking them fingers.
Yes, I know a thing or two about tucking. So.
Okay, Spoonie, we'll be here. I love that you can tell Ida's good at this. Like, girl's in her element. Bonk, Ida's like top 500, but like of cooking.
Of cooking.
Of cooking. Maybe not Overwatch, but...
Alright. So there you go. So now you've got the kind of basic, rough chop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get everything into a pile. Again, holding your blade. Use this bottom part of your hand again. Hold the tip of the blade on the board so it doesn't move. And then using your other dominant hand, anchor it back and forth. So you're going to make this sort of motion, okay? There you go. And this is just going to give you a much smaller dice, or a mince as it's called. Keep moving the garlic into a little ball. And see, the top part of this blade is never leaving the board, right? It stays right where you want it to, because you're anchoring it with this hand.
That's some excellent chopping. I'd probably cut myself. Yeah, Ty, no, you want to just use scissors. Like,
oh my gosh,
like
no.
just like, you know, hold your food very carefully and use scissors. Or maybe just buy like a shoe boot or like a kitchen boot, right? And it's like a new boot that nobody's worn, and you can just smash your food instead of chopping it. See, these are just my tips, Ida. I don't know if they're good tips.
They're terrible.
They're terrible. Okay, well, I'm trying.
All right, and see, there you go. Now you have a pretty...
420 set the knife skills. Note to work, don't piss off Ida.
All right.
I'll try not to, 420. I'll just be cut in perfect little cubes. I'm so invested. I never thought I'd be learning how to cook via drag queen, but I love it.
Hi. All right, so we're gonna just pop. Oh, and whenever you're please, I have seen people cut themselves. Whenever you want to scrape something off of your hands and you have a knife in your hand, don't use the blade part. Use the back of it. Look at that. Because if I were to use this like real sharp part, like no. Pull it up. Slide it off. And anything that's still in my hands, I'm using the back of the blade to just
cooking and drag, that would be an excellent food show.
Well, I'm right here, babe. All right, let me wash my hands. All right. Okay. Now I'm done. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else I'm chopping?
If you want to do the onion.
Yeah, I'll do the onion.
Okay, just do the onion and the jalapeno, and then we're good.
Okay.
And then the rest I should be able to do.
Okay.
And this is actually just the start. Like, every time I start a cooking stream, I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I just don't know where to start. It's different when you're cooking on your own, you know?
All right. Are we doing those long strips like Issa does?
Well, this is just getting blended into the sauce.
Okay.
So it's going to cook down a little bit.
Do you want the whole onion?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So here we go. Let me show y'all. Let me just come back. Hi, I'm still here, babes. Okay. So... Breaking Bad 15. Hey, Canadian here. Hi, Canadian. How you doing?
We're all about the Canadians. Sorry, not sorry.
I love that. Okay, so what was I going to do? Well, I was going to talk about an onion. I don't know what I want to talk about.
You even put it. You were like, "Here's my face," and we're talking about onions. Okay, so what about onions?
I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember what I was going to say about onion. Other than, I think I was going to say, because we're blending this, right? Because you want this to be blended into a sauce and it's going to be smooth, you really don't have to worry about being too precise with these cuts because they're going to be blended. So just try to make them in roughly the same size, but if they're not perfect, you're good.
Okay, I got this.
Okay, onions will make you cry.
Also, I'm here, everybody. Hi.
I know, this is his stream. I'm just okay. Okay.
Just because some people are coming in and they're like, who are you?
Who is this? Okay.
Maybe they think it's me in drag.
It's possible. We have the same hands. Not the same complexion, but... Okay, so we're going to take off the ends of the onion. Okay, so the root end and the stem end. Just take them off.
I just be lazy and buy my food already made. I'll be down at Chipotle. Oh my god, Chipotle.
Cut this onion in half. As about close to half as you can make it. Right. And peel. I always take off this top layer, or like the layer right underneath the skin, because sometimes I think that it can be kind of waxy, and I don't like it. So I just take that off. Okay, so for onions.
Ida, people in chat are saying onions make you cry.
It can. The way you can combat that is by having fresh onions and a really sharp knife.
Illuminatix says, is the cooking stream, and I've seen that you've been here earlier, hun. Are you confused? There's also a stream title that says it's a cooking stream. The category, instead of a game, hun, is food and wine, or food and beverage, or whatever the fuck. But there are lots of context clues, honey.
See what I've done? I've used the blade, and I've just cut these into little horizontal, or I made like little horizontal slits. And I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna do vertical slits in about 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. Okay, and so now you've got like little, almost like a little checkerboard pattern on it, right? And
why haven't you ever taught me this?
I'm pretty sure I have.
No, I never knew about the checkerboard thing. You're keeping secrets from me. You just see me over here with my, I do know how to hold the knife. I knew that, even before I met you, because of the internet.
Okay.
But you're keeping the checkerboard a secret.
Yeah.
Hi, Gabriel. It's Ida now, you know, the actual chef. You know what, Bonk? I mean, you're right.
All right. So again, because this is all being blended, size and uniformity doesn't really matter. So just give these guys a little rough chop.
You play golf, Breaking Bad? Are you going to give pointers on that? I've always wanted to learn how to play golf. Chipotle no es comida mexicana de verdad. Chipotle is just Chipotle, you know? You're drinking JD, some Jack Daniels? Ooh, we used to love Jack Daniels. Polly is raiding with a party of 2. Hello, everyone. Hi, Polly. How are you? Polly, were you playing some Wii? No, not Wii. Switch Sports? Or no? Oh, you were just chatting. I was there earlier. Work as a chef assistant, not work making Ida do the onions to make her cry and ruin her makeup. I'm right here by the onions. I'm probably crying more. Can we get a shout out for Polly, please? Yes, there we go. What were you Oh, you picked up stuff from a thrift store, right? And I saw that one of them was a Star Wars thingamajig. How's the stream going? We have Ida right here.
Hi.
Cutting some onions. Ida in full drag. We're at the educational part of the stream. I promise I'll actually start cooking here in a little bit.
Just helping out if I can. Ah.
I went to the strip store today and got some stuff. Nice. Cutting onions, don't cry.
Nah, if you've got a sharp knife and if you've got fresh onions, you should be fine.
How much liquid mozz is in this recipe? 0. We're doing our own cashew cream. So I was going to say, as you all can see there, we're doing an enchilada casserole. But no, we took it down. But we're doing an enchilada casserole. We're making our sauce right now. And
That was a lot of onion.
yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. I might not even use it all. Save some for them. All right, and last but not least, Ida.
Oh, the jalapeno.
The jalapeno, yes.
Are we seeding it? Do you want
Hi, everyone. Do you want it spicy?
It doesn't matter.
Let's do a few of the seeds.
You want like half?
Half, yes. Let's do
Cool.
half.
All right. So whenever you want to seed a hot pepper like this,
Now, okay, so why would you want to seed it?
if you want to seeding it will reduce some of the spice. All of the heat is in the seeds and the ribs of peppers. So if you like things really spicy, just leave them in. And if you're not as big a fan, then you can take them out.
Mm-hmm.
This will guide you. You guys see this? It will guide you exactly where to cut to completely remove the ribs and seeds. You see these little, it's almost like a triangle in here. Just cut along those lines and that will...
Why are you making Ida do the work? Look, I was opening cans and I was actually peeling garlic. I was just taking too long and Ida was like, you know you could just smash them, right? And then Ida started teaching everybody how to beat the shit out of garlic.
See? We just took out all the seeds.
And that's where all the spices, right?
All the spice. And now you're just left with almost like jalapeno fillets.
And so that's the part that you can rub on your enemies that are asleep.
Exactly. You could turn this into mace almost. All right. So we'll use a few of these. So I'll save that right now.
His work is clueless. Wonk, you know what?
All right. So again, hold your knife like we showed you. And then whenever you want to slice something, start with your tip of the blade on the board. And we're pulling it back. And when we're pulling it back, that's when you're starting to see that knife go into the pepper. Okay? So we pull it back and then down and forward.
I can see the pepper.
Pull it down. Pull it down. Pull it down.
Oh.
Okay? And again, guarding your fingers. But pulling it back is going to be where that first initial cut is. And then it separates from the rest of the fillet when you press down. Okay.
¿No vas a tatear los tomates?
Okay. So now we've got little strips of peppers. Turn everything 90 degrees. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing. And this is going to give us a small dice.
Oh. All right. I'm going to start sauteing stuff.
Okay.
I I'm just entranced.
Okay. Iron Chef work versus Ida. I'm so down.
Oh my god,
I'm
no.
so down. I am so down.
I'd be like, guys, I made a peanut butter and jelly with potato chips in it. Judges.
Alright.
And your side dish is just a shot glass full of Miyoko's liquid vegan cheese.
Alright, we're including some of these ribs and seeds in here, about half. And just add it to the jalapeno mix. And just run your knife through it. Ah, big piece. Have I ever told the day I burned instant noodles on a microwave? Oh my gosh. That can happen though.
Who is saying that?
Gabriel.
Oh my gosh. I could have guessed.
I need a sharp knife. The one we got takes so long to cut stuff. So, mistress, I'm going to tell you a little secret. If the duller your blade is, the more dangerous it actually is. You want a really sharp knife because when you cut something, you know it's going to cut. If you have a dull knife, a dull blade...
And do you think that's why a lot of people are saying, like, oh, the onions make me cry?
Yeah, it could be. If you have a dull blade, onions will make you cry more because you're not making as sharp of a cut. And so there's more of those little onion steamy things. I don't know what they're called, but the things that make onions... I don't know, produce that sort of vapor or whatever.
It's probably like splatter, right? From the juices?
Well, no, it reduces like, or it produces like a gas almost. And
You're wowed by microwave popcorn.
Alright, there you go. So we've got a really good, I'll show you guys.
Gabriel forgot to put water in the noodles.
All right, every time you are cooking with a pepper, make sure you wash your hands with soap and water because the oils from the pepper are still in your hands and you want to get them off. Because if you touch your face or if you go and pee, it's not going to be pleasant. So wash your hands.
Especially your eyes. Oh my gosh, too.
All right, I'm done. I covered.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, sorry.
Stepping on my dress? Jesus Christ.
It's a very long train. I'm sorry. Okay, so what I'm doing now is the jalapeno, onion, and garlic. I am sauteing back here. And so we're just cooking it down to where it's smooth and it's blendable, basically. And those tomatoes that we have from earlier, they're all just going to cook down. As far as the spices that I used cumin, coriander, a little bit of salt, and olive oil. I'll be posting the recipe on Discord, but I basically just had the spices ready, and I've just kind of been measuring. When it comes to like food like this, that's savory, especially Mexican food, you can adjust seasonings as you go. So it's just like, oh, I think it might need a little bit more of this. Gabriel Tart's campaign. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh, cumin. Cumin, yes. It's cumin, not to be confused with cumin. It's pronounced cumin, everybody. In Spanish, it's comino. What's going to be inside the enchiladas? So it's vegan, Hazel. So it's going to be a mixture of mushrooms, potatoes, beans, onions. And then the sauce we're making right now, I just don't want to burn anything, so sorry, y'all.
What have you got in the sauce or in the pot?
In the pot, I have onions. So I toasted some cumin, coriander with a little bit of oil. and I have onions, garlic, and jalapeno. Everything's just cooking down to be like really soft and blendable. And then we're gonna add the tomatoes. Once the onions are like translucent, I want to see if I can blend it over there to show you all. But I'm not sure if the immersion blender cord will reach, so we'll see.
Oh, I have an extension cord.
We might need that, but we'll see. So we're just gonna let this go for a little bit. Once the sauce is done, then it's really just about fixing up the filling, layering it all up, throwing it in the oven, and then there's a few things that we'll do to make it look really, really nice. So, Human, it was cumin. I can't stay long, but have fun cooking, you cuties. Hi, Paul Paul. Can we get a shout out for Paul Paul? Paul Paul TV, the streamer's so nice, he named himself twice. I heard Human was like, there's a spice named Human? No. Delicious chef's kiss. We're trying. Hazel, I have used the,
This is a Sweeney Todd stream now.
I have used chile ancho like before, and I've made other types of like sauce. I've also made like a tomatillo sauce, like for green enchiladas in the past. We're just following a recipe from Isa, and that's what I'll actually be linking in the with cheese on top. We're actually going to use a cashew like cream sauce. So everything that we're doing is vegan. You can also buy like vegan cheese, but we're going to do stuff that doesn't like involve store-bought like vegan cheese, I guess. Cookies need liquid mods? No, they don't. Illuminati. All right. So we're adding the tomatoes now. I think that this is going to be a lot of tomatoes. Can y'all hear the Animal Crossing music? You're right, hon?
Yes, I had to change wigs because the other one was getting in my face.
Oh my gosh, look at that makeover. Orange, you glad you switched wigs?
I am, actually. The other one is just a little too long. It's great to sit down in and play games, but it's awful to walk around it.
While the sauce is going, Ida, I'm going to dice the mushrooms. And so when you get mushrooms like this, right? When you like wash mushrooms, you're adding like moisture to them, right?
Correct.
Like I think I've seen that on cooking shows. I've always just kind of wiped them down like this.
Yeah, because a mushroom is like a sponge. And so if you soak a mushroom, right? If you soak the mushroom, it's just gonna soak up water. And it's going to get soggy, and it's not going to kind of get that delicious chewy texture. It's just going to be soggy. So take it. Now, of course, mushrooms grow on the ground, so you really do have to, clean them. But all you need to do is take a wet or damp paper towel and just brush the caps. That's really it. That's really all you have to do.
Nice. And that's so that you don't add a lot of moisture.
Exactly. Because you don't want to add moisture if you don't need it. Because moisture makes soggy food, and soggy food doesn't taste good.
How many tortillas do you think we could fit like across the bottom of this? There's
4.
going to be some overlap, right?
4, yeah.
And they're going to like overlap in here. But this is a cute little pan that we're using, everybody. This is a La Crusette. That's a fancy brand, isn't it?
Why does it say connecting to chat?
I don't know. It's doing that a lot.
Are we still online, you guys?
Yeah, we are. I think it's just a chat, like they're on OBS. That combines with your glasses. Or I don't know. There we go. We're good. Cool. Just a stream check. We're still online, right? I'm pretty sure we're still online. All right. So the mushrooms are done. Cleaning. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is all good too. Oh, we need to add the oregano.
420, everything's working fine on my end. Thank you so much. Thank you, Funk. Thank you, 420. Just making sure.
Yes. Oh, and it's there's also oregano in here. Or oregano. No human yet. We're not adding any human yet at all. Okay. So we're going to blend this in a little bit. I'm going to let it sit for a second.
Yeah, let it cook for a
on,
while.
We'll put it on low. And then we'll give it a stir every now and then. So that's our sauce. Again, it's the onion you all saw Ida cut, the jalapeno, the garlic that Ida also cut. Ida's done all of this. Ida's done everything so far. It went into the pan with some cumin, coriander, tomatoes, and oregano. And it's all just cooking together and getting really soft so that you can just blend it. No human yet. Yeah, that's true. We're not in the cannibalism era yet. Yeah, I know, right? Be like, hi, I'm just work. My partner and I used to be vegan, and now we're both cannibals. We saw this show that was abruptly canceled called the Santa Clarita Diet, and we're so bitter. All right, so I'm just going to cut this into... So I do use the same way of holding the knife, and I'm just going to do little like strips like this of the mushroom. I'm sure Ida would be much more precise.
No, I think that's fine.
No, this is fine. So you would just kind of eyeball it too?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't always use the stems of mushrooms because I think they can be a little tough. But yeah, I mean, and the great thing about mushrooms is that they cook down. So
okay. So you'd be likelier to just rip this guy out.
Yeah, I just like pop it out.
Yeah.
And then what you could do, I mean, if you really want to be fancy.
Okay. Show us, Ida.
I mean, just keep the mushroom kind of like with the stem side down that you just popped out, and then just using the tip of your blade.
Oh shit! God damn!
Just pop it up like that, and that's totally fine.
We'll do it again. Do it again.
Ah, see, and now we need a sharper blade. I mentioned that in the last stream that we had. But that's it.
Wow. And then do it again until we're done with the mushrooms. It's just so impressive. I'm going to end up not cooking at all. I promise I'll do the cookies when we're back to Chef Ida. Why do I feel like Bonk is just like, work isn't doing shit? Waiting for the vegan human meat. I'd go vegan, but I can't give up human meat. Vegan soil and green substitute.
Oh, there's too much on the board. I'm all over here. And you can save those stems if you want. If you want to make...
I'll just put them in this container. The mushrooms came in.
If you want to make like a mushroom stock or something, you can totally freeze these and save them until you have enough. But that's just way too much work, so I just toss them.
You just toss them? Can you also just eat the stems?
Sure, you can eat raw mushrooms. There's nothing wrong with that.
If you are what you eat, I guess eating mushrooms would make you a fun guy. Unless you're not a guy. Then you might not. Then that joke doesn't work for you. Oh, work bestie, we just wait till we play Overwatch next time. Oh my gosh, no. It's teamwork. See, that's what it is. Thank you, Hazel. It's teamwork. That's correct. And see, I know Ida hasn't said anything, but I actually helped with the drag look too. I'm kidding. No, I didn't.
What did you do? We actually have like history on my channel of work doing my makeup, and it's
good. It's good, you know. It's good. Some of y'all were there. Y'all saw my makeup skills. Gabriel, can you do a shout out for Ida's channel? It's Ida Salad. EDASALAD. No spaces. It was great, funny day that was. Oh my god, dad joke. Oh my god, Resident Evil 7? That was the last game that you played on stream.
I really love that game and I want to finish it.
Ida wants to finish Resident Evil.
It's actually really fun.
I know it, BB. Oh, Gabriel's like, listen, bitch, I know how to spell. Alright, so now let's start doing our filling. I'm going to actually switch. I can do it on this burner. But we have mushrooms. We're going to do, what else? Sorry, you all.
Onion.
Mushrooms, onions.
Are you gonna do corn?
Mm-mm. I bought the corn, but I don't think we're gonna do that. I think it's too much. There's already a ton of potatoes, a ton of mushrooms.
I'm going to eat some corn later, y'all.
We could grill the corn later for us. And we could do like lime and salt on it.
Oh my gosh, that is like okay. So we're from South Texas, and Mistress and I am Selena's. If they're still here, they can totally corroborate this story. But it's a thing here in South Texas where you get the corn in the cup. You know what I'm talking about? Corn, like it's literally a cup of corn, but it's got